Perfectly framed in the ring light's glow, a young Nigerian woman, named Nwando, surveyed her reflection. Her face, a flawless composition of sharp angles and soft curves, was her undisputed asset. She resided in Lekki Phase 1, the heart of Lagos's relentless ambition, sharing a classy apartment with her pragmatic cousin Oluchi. Nwando lived by a single bold truth. In this Lagos, beauty is a bank account, and I am never going broke. Every morning was a meticulous ritual, the eyebrows arched just so, the shoulder-length wig flawlessly laid. "Oluchi, see baby girl now," Nwando declared, a triumphant lilt in her voice. "If beauty was a business, I put on open brunch with island and mainland." Oluchi, busy flipping crispy plantain, merely shook her head, her tone practical. "Nwando, better face your digital marketing job, I beg. Beauty no dey last." Nwando would only laugh, a sound as bright as the city's neon signs. No, beauty no dey last, but opportunity dey last. See babe now, God finished work." It was their easy daily exchange, simple, sweet, and safe. Online, her presence soared. Instagram DMs overflowed with attention. Brands saw her face and her confidence was admired universally. She was aware of her own brilliant light, and she handled it with grace and assurance. But Lagos, a city of sharp contrasts, operates on an unforgiving balance. When it gives too much, it always quietly waits for its heavy retrieval. Nwando was blissfully unaware that her moment of payment was now dangerously close. Friday morning began with a crushing, suffocating pain, as if a tight, unforgiving band had been suddenly clamped around Nwando's skull. Her throat was heavy, her entire body weak, and a paralyzing sense of unease took root. She dragged herself toward the mirror, her heart pounding a frantic, irregular rhythm against her ribs. She froze. The radiant, characteristic brightness was absent from her skin. Her usually glowing complexion looked flat and dull. Her eyes were not merely tired, they carried a hollow, inexplicable exhaustion that terrified her. "Oluchi! Oluchi, come here!" she cried out, her voice laced with panic. "This is not my face!" Oluchi rushed in, concern replacing her usual calm. What happened? Did you sleep on your face?" Nwando's voice was tight with fear. "Is that supposed to change my entire destiny overnight?" She desperately splashed water onto her face, applied layers of expensive makeup, but the dullness stubbornly remained. The city's doors began slamming shut with ruthless speed. By the afternoon, an email arrived from an influencer partner. "Due to brand direction changes, we will no longer be needing you for the new campaign." That evening, the tech CEO who had courted her daily left her messages unseen. Her modeling agency removed her picture without notice. Nwando was hit with a brutal, silent realization. Whatever was happening moved with the speed and finality of a Lagos traffic fatality. The final blow landed on Saturday, an HR email confirming her dismissal, simply stating her role was affected by restructuring. Her stability vanished, confirming the city was systematically rejecting her. The night brought a crushing, suffocating silence to the apartment. Nwando lay rigid on her bed, trying to stifle the quiet, shame-filled tears that slipped down her cheeks. Her mind cycled relentlessly through desperate questions. What did I do? Why all at once? Am I cursed? Is Lagos simply tired of me? She felt a terrifying, isolating despair. Around 1:12 a.m., it happened. A sound, soft, close, and undeniably intimate, cut through the dark. Nwando. Her heart seized in her chest. She sat up abruptly, her body shaking. "Who is there?" There was no reply, only the thick, impenetrable silence of the room. She switched on the light. The space was empty. The next night, the phenomenon intensified. The air around her grew unnaturally cold, and the curtains moved with a chilling energy, despite the windows being sealed shut. A distinct cold breeze brushed against her cheek. Then came a deeper, more resonant whisper, heavy with strange promise. When beauty fails you, come to me. Nwando let out a raw, terrifying scream. Oluchi burst into the room, her hair in disarray. Nwando, why are you shouting? Nwando grabbed her, pleading. Did you hear it? Somebody called me. Oluchi, confused and frightened, could only respond. I didn't hear anything. Nwando, are you okay? But Nwando knew the truth. She was far from okay. A formidable, unnatural presence had forcefully entered her secure, well-lit Lagos world. The downward spiral continued, pushing Nwando toward a moment of irreversible decision. On a cold, rainy evening, she sat staring at her phone screen, the finality of her empty bank account mocking her. The sense of utter failure was a sharp physical pain. Suddenly, the phone buzzed. A strange, cryptic text message appeared. If you want your beauty back, meet me at Elegushi Beach. Ask for the woman of the white scarf. Oluchi gasped in horror when Nwando showed her the message. Don't go, this is Lagos now. People dare use destiny Friakara. Oluchi's warning was steeped in common Lagos caution. But Nwando was beyond fear. Her voice, firm and unnervingly cold, seemed disconnected from her own will. Oluchi, I'm finished already. What do I have to lose? Oluchi desperately offered to go along. No, I don't want anyone else involved. She pulled on a hoodie, offered a whispered, uncertain prayer, and stepped out into the rain-washed night. A boat driver deposited her near the shore of Elegushi. She walked into the deep, consuming darkness, her feet sinking into the wet sand. Her heart pounded, but an irresistible, otherworldly force pulled her inexorably forward. The beach was eerily wrong. Too silent, too empty, too cold for a Lagos hotspot. Faint, rhythmic drums, spiritual and ancient, sounded from the distance. She was walking straight into the city's unseen, powerful secret. At the edge of the shoreline, Nwando saw her, a woman sitting calmly on a wooden stool, her back to the ocean, a brilliant white shawl flowing in the cool breeze like smoke. Nwando's breath caught, her throat constricting. Excuse me, are you the one that texted me? The woman turned with a breathtaking slowness. Her face was immediately arresting. Perfect, unreal, smooth like polished white clay, bright like the moonlight on water, and ageless. But it was her eyes that held the true, unnerving power. They seemed to contain many faces, many souls, all staring out through a single luminous body. I have been expecting you, Nwando, the woman said, her voice soft yet layered like many voices speaking in a single, calm resonance. Nwando's knees buckled under the intensity. Who are you? The woman smiled, an unsettling, perfect expression. I am the one Lagos women whisper about. I am the one whose name the wind calls Nwanyi Anchi, the woman of faces. Nwando asked what she wanted. Nothing, the entity replied. I only want to give you something. She raised her hand, and the ocean water behind her formed a shimmering, glowing mirror. In it, Nwando saw her old self, full, youthful, her beauty blazing like fire. Tears streamed down her face. Give it back to me, I beg you. The woman of faces stood up, her touch on Nwando's chin cold and unnatural. Beauty is expensive. I can restore what was taken. Give me one thing, your smile. Nwando, desperate and broken, whispered, Okay, take it. The woman touched her lips, waves roared, torches swayed, and a blinding light consumed her, followed by a total darkness. Nwando woke in her own bed, disoriented and alone. The memory of how she returned home was a confusing, painful blur. She scrambled to the mirror, her heart thudding with terror and hope. Her reflection stared back, glorious and undeniable. Her face was radiating, smooth, perfect, better, impossibly, than it had ever been before. Oluchi! She screamed, a wild joy surging through her. My face! My face is back! Oluchi rushed in, taking one look at her cousin's impossible beauty, and screamed too, Jesus! Nwando, your beauty! This is impossible! Nwando wanted to laugh, to unleash the triumphant, full-bodied joy that her spirit demanded. She tried to laugh. Her lips did not move. Her cheeks did not lift. Her face remained flawlessly, terrifyingly still. Oluchi grabbed her shoulders, her eyes wide with mounting panic. Nwando, why are you not smiling? Nwando reached up, her fingers trembling as they touched her own lips. No movement, no twitch, no warmth. Her smile was gone, completely, terrifyingly sealed away. The woman of faces had taken the only thing that could express true human emotion and vulnerability. Oluchi, she whispered, the words trembling from her unmoving mouth, I can't smile. That morning, she realized the terrible truth. The woman of the white scarf had only just received her first payment, and the cost of her revived beauty had already begun to extract a
I
cold,
kindly plead with our
profound
first-time
toll.
viewers to kindly subscribe to our channel. And to our dearest subscribers, thank you for joining us again. Please help to like, drop a comment, and click on the notification bell to always get our new videos. Thank you.